So, guys, today I just want to talk about a little scenario that happened, and I realized that I learned a lot from it. And there's something that I feel like is going to help others, right? Especially parents making decisions for your children. Okay, we had an interview. We employed two people. One person had a lot of experience, but has never been to the university. The second person has been through university with no experience. So we decided to take both of them because we wanted two people. Going through working with those two employees for a year made me realize that there's something that we miss in life, right? Now, if you can afford, send your children to university. There's just something about university, earning a degree, that those who earn at college or those who earn at A levels will lack. Some of them might have it, but it will be a lot of struggle. They'll I would say, very few will have that quality that someone with any degree has, especially those who actually went to university, work hard to earn their degrees, right? Okay, I'm just going to talk about what I noticed that from that person that has been to university. It might not be right for everyone, but I feel like some of the behavior and attitude came from their skills that they got at university. The first one was adaptability. They adapted very fast at work. They were very fast to understand things, very fast to, oh yeah, fine, they've done it. They are very fast. They understand high level of computer skills, right? Because of course the universities now, most of the things they do is online, is university, is computer. You submit your assignment through computer. You have a group of friends. You communicate through your email that they've set up for you to go through that process. It's a whole learning. And when you come to work, most of the things that you've been doing at university, they are things that you're going to do at work. It's automatic. It comes in automatic, right? So don't look at university as waste of time. There are skills that you're going to pick up from university that are soft skills. Let me call them soft skills. And those skills will help you at your workplace. Those skills will make you stand out at your workplace. The second thing I'm going to talk about is communication. The way they communicate to one another is different. The way they talk to their colleagues is different. They talk with more respect because they've gone through a lot of a presentation. They've gone through working as a team, doing team projects, and understanding how to listen to your colleague, or when they were at uni, understanding how to listen to their classmates. So when you're at university, you've learned how to listen to your classmates, right? Because when you have a project, everybody join together to do that project, to carry out that project. And sometimes the teacher might just come in and say, you are going to be the one to present that project. So when you are doing a project work, everybody put in their contribution. And when someone is putting in their contribution, you sit down, you shut your mouth, and you listen to them. You listen to them. At the end of it, you give your own suggestion. You're not shushing people out. You're not stopping them that, oh, that's wrong. You listen to everyone. It's understanding, having that calmness to listen, right, to others speak or give their own opinion about something. That's a big skill that people learn at uni that some people will never get. Okay. Next skill I feel like they got from uni was time management. Right. And the way I think this came through into their body was because they give you project, they give you assignments, you have to submit them on time. You have to be in class on time. You have to, so if you can be at uni and you're managing your life on your own at the age where you just left home, where your mother used to tell you, oh, go to school now or wake up from bed, but you could do that by yourself. That's a whole skill that no one will. No, it's something that you cannot even buy. It's a soft skill. It's a skill that you learn. So when, say, for example, we're having an audit and I said, oh, We have an audit and we have a lot to do. So everybody has to be at work at 6. 6 o'clock, everybody's there. Like, you look at them like these are people that you could not wake up from bed when they were in college. You could not get them to wake up from bed. It's like you have to push. But because they've gone to uni and they've understood the importance of timekeeping, they are very quick. They are very fast to react. They know that they have to meet their time scales. They manage their time well because they have exams to do. They know that, okay, I have exams to do. Which exam comes first? How do I break down my learning? Because they have like 4 exams to write. How do I bring down my learning so that I'm not focusing on one thing and forgetting the other? And that's just all work is about. You need to understand how to break down your work schedule so that you're not missing out on others. You're putting the same energy on everything, okay? The next one is self-discipline. I'll tell you this. People who've been to university, I feel like they understand self-discipline. They understand when they are going wrong. They are quick to manage themselves and manage their environment. And even if they do wrong, they are quick to fix it. They will not go into the world, or they will not try and protect themselves. Like, there are some workers that if they've done something wrong and you tell them, oh, you've done this, you've not done this right. Let's say someone do something and you say, oh, you didn't do this right. Straight away, they start, oh, sorry, it was my eyes. Oh, sorry, oh, really? I thought I did it. Oh, they're trying to put the problem, the mistake that they've done on something. They're trying to put their mistake on someone else. They're trying to carry their error and shift it to someone else or something else. Going to university is a place where sometimes you fail. Sometimes you do a project and they'll mark it wrong. And at that point, your brain is mature. You understand that failing something doesn't mean that you're bad or you're not good. Failing something means that you did not do it right at that time. That's why they give you an option to redo it, right? So they give you an option to redo this thing because they want you to get it right. And they are training that person in life to say, you will never get it right all the time. There are times where you will fail. And when you fail, it's not about failing and letting go. It's about failing and accepting that, oh yeah, I didn't read enough. Oh yeah, I made a mistake here, but I'll fix it. The most important thing is how you fix that mistake. It's not how perfect you are. It's not proving yourself that, oh, you can never do wrong. No, it's how you fix it, how you take that error and fix it and move ahead. That's what really matters in life. Not about going to work and trying to be the most perfect person at work. And understanding that probably your boss understands that people make mistakes. Don't panic. Don't try and push the mistake to someone else. Just say, oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm going to fix it. Or I'll do better next time. That's the words bosses want to hear. Those are the words you should be saying. It makes you look intelligent. It makes you look real. It makes them look at you like, okay, he understood that he's done wrong. He acknowledges that he doesn't know what he was doing. He accepted it and is ready to learn. We need to be ready to learn at all times. No one is too old to learn. And we've talked about self-discipline. We've talked about timekeeping. We've talked about communication. We've talked about, what was the first thing we talked about? Adaptability, how to adapt if you have to change systems. I understand that some people will say university is expensive, but please, if you have the means, that's why I say if you have the means. I know people who do not have the means and they've paused and work. Some people have even had their families before going back to school. So if you have the means, go to university. It's 3 years. By 21, 22, you're out of there. It's all gone. You've taken it off the way. But if you don't have the means, you can carry on with what can survive you. And later on, if you feel like you want to do it, go on and do it. I feel like it's something that, especially me, I'll be honest, I never went to university. From A levels, I went to private studies. I went and started doing ACCA, that's accounting, through a private school where you didn't have like a university structure, right? So we just attended classes based on who is there to lecture us based on the notes. And I went through that process. I didn't feel like, and I felt like there was something missing. I keep feeling like there's something missing, Grace. You need to go to university. But then I followed the path that I had to follow at that point in time. Even though it took me to where I am now, there are so many soft skills that I lost or that I could have achieved by going to the university that I struggled. I took so long to understand them or to grab them, to get an understanding, or to have them as a skill, as a natural skill. I took longer to get these skills because I missed university. I missed the process of university lectures, university style of study, right? Our ACC was kind of more, I would say 90% personal learning. 10% you go to the class, the teacher says something. So I studied myself, and very few people can be that disciplined to do self-studies. When I came to the UK, I carried on what I was doing. That's still, I still felt like there was something missing. So I went now and did an MBA. I went and did a master's. I did a master's and there was still something missing. I'll tell you guys this. There's just something missing when you haven't done a degree. I don't know if it's just me, but if it's happened to you, please drop a message. Tell me what you think, or what are the soft skills you grasp from just going to a university and earning a degree. Even though I feel like I'm very disciplined, personally, I'm very disciplined. If I say I'm working 7 days a week, I'm working 7 days a week. If I say I'm going to be to work every day at 6 o'clock, I'll be there at 6 o'clock. Naturally, I'm a very disciplined person. That's why I succeeded with my self-study, I can put it that way. But then I felt like if I'd gone to university, I could have been somewhere that I'm not now. I know God designed our lives, but not even somewhere. I could have had some skills, some soft skills that I don't have now. But then it doesn't stop me from having it now. And I do a lot of learning. I still do a lot of personal learning. When I'm working, when I'm at work, there's a video playing. I work with something talking in my head. And when that video is playing, I'll just put a video. And most of the video that I put on are educative videos. I'll put that video will play from start to finish. Go to the next. I'll just choose a random topic. There will be a time where I'll just say, okay, staff management. How to manage staff, I'll put the topic. All the videos about managing staff will be coming out. There will be time where I'll just put, okay, emotional intelligence. How to understand emotional intelligence, how to apply it to people, how to apply it around the area, around your environment. I just put random topics and it speaks on my brain. I don't put my energy on I don't focus on listening to it, but the words keep speaking. And when that person is talking, I'm picking one or two words or one or two things. And sometimes I'll say something that's important, then I'll pause my work and I'll go back and shift it backwards. Like, oh, say that again. That was good. Yes. Okay. And sometimes I also listen to spiritual videos. Spiritual videos from people who teach behavior, teach real life learning, not people who shout and cast all the demon. I learn spiritually from people who teach. So to end this whole thing, I'm just going to say, let's move into 2026 with a growth mindset. You see, when I look at 2026, I feel like it's a year where You just need to put a little bit of effort and you succeed. It's a good year. You need a little bit of effort and you succeed. So don't let loose. Keep pushing, whatever your dreams are. You don't have to have the same dreams like everybody. Whatever it is, keep pushing and you'll get it. This is a year where whoever was looking for, you're going to get it. Believe it, take it, and push. Thank you all, guys. Don't forget to comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me how your university helped you with some of your soft skills that you have now. Tell me what you could have preferred, going to university or taking the shortcut. Tell me if you're using your skills that you gain from university and it's helping you with your growth or at your work, or just tell me so that I can take off this feeling of I've missed something in life. I don't want to feel like that. I keep having that feeling. I don't know why. There was a day I even told my husband that I feel I want to go to university. Can I go to university and do a degree? He said, Grace, do whatever. Do whatever. Anything that makes you happy, do it. Then I sat back and said, what am I going to university to do? Somebody will say you have a master's and you're doing a degree. Now, why are you going backward? I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn all my soft skills, all the things that pull me back. Do you guys know that I became an accountant without ever presenting a project in front of a crowd? How can that be possible? Like honestly, how do I survive? How can I survive the world with that? But I managed to walk through it, and I had a lot of mentors. I mean, I'm someone that everybody loves. People love me. Like, they love me. When I say they love me like this. They want to own me. They will fight for me not to go. They want to own me. I'm for Mr. P, please. Okay, let's be serious here. Yeah, I don't know how I did it. But I had a lot of mentors, adults who've been through a lot, who've been through life, who mentor me. And that's what makes me who I am. Thank you all, guys. Let me go back to work. I'm at work. Bye.